What if I told you that one of my students invested his last $2,000 into my program, had only $19 left in the bank account, and 60 days later, he generated over $65,000 in new client revenue? Not only did he win my 60-day sprint competition and get a brand new Sony FX3 for winning that competition, but he literally predicted from the get-go that he would win before he even started the program. Today, I'm going to be showing you exactly how my student, Freddie Nunez, did it, and the exact mind shifts and strategies that he used, and more importantly, how you can replicate these results starting today. Even if you're completely broke, have no experience making videos or working with clients. And at the end of this video, I'm going to be giving you access to the same foundational training that Freddie used completely free. So make sure that you watch until the end of this video, because this could change everything for you.
Yes, sir. Man, you getting me right.
It will arrive tomorrow, my friend.
Appreciate it, bro.
I just wanted to do this call real quick with you, and it won't take too much time, just because there was a lot of people who jumped in. Most of them who jumped in were pretty confident, but you told me you were going to win this competition on day one, and you did. And you did it, like, exceeded my expectations far more than like anything that I could have imagined. And I'm just curious, like, what made you so confident, and like, how did you do it?
Man, I mean, just starting off fresh here in Austin, man, looking at my bank account with no money, we talked about a little bit of that story earlier with the team, and that just fueled me, man, and it's someone have that same mindset. Even if I landed these clients, nothing's gonna change, man. Nothing's gonna change. Because I mean, people grow when there's pain, and if there's no pain in me or the team, or a goal or motivation or just how it is, we're not gonna grow, and that's gonna be our mindset no matter what.
You said you were telling me that story, where you were at financially, before you joined the sprint, how you just moved to Austin and you're kind of starting fresh there. You literally sent me a screenshot of like $19 left in your account after you had joined the sprint.
Yeah, bro. After
Like,
the spray, after I got groceries,
just
it's
give a
funny.
little more context, like where you were at before the sprint.
No, yeah, man. I mean, bro, that story is always gonna be big in the back of my mind, because that's what fueled me. Yeah, bro. Me and my brother, we just moved to Austin. We were here, and then you posted that, bro. And then I was like, man, I was like, Aaron, I'm gonna do this, bro. Like, it's just I've been following Ben for quite some time, I was like, I'm gonna do this, bro. I just know this is gonna fuel my ass, do some shit with this. And then my brother had my bag, bro, no matter what. He's like, I told him, I was like, dude, I only have X amount of money, which was around like 2000 something dollars. I told him, like, dude, if I pay this, I'm not gonna have money to pay rent. And yeah, he looked at me, he's like, you can do it, bro. Like, I know you got this. And that's what happened, bro. And just fueled us, and look at us now, bro.
Walk me through, like, okay, so let's go back to day one of the beginning of the sprint. Walk me through like what it is that you and your partner Chris did so well to execute on this, right? Like, go back to day one. What was the first step for you guys to like land clients? Was it, I remember seeing you guys' spreadsheet, all the businesses that you guys were calling. I remember seeing how many there were. Just tell me a little bit about your guys' process from the get-go.
Yeah, man, from the get-go, I mean, we've been in production, Chris and I, for I'm gonna say 3 months, 2 months before the sprint. We were doing virtual stuff, but something was missing there, I had not yet moved to Austin. And as soon as I moved in, I was like, dude, let's smash this and let's figure out what we could do to contact as many businesses as possible. Obviously, quality, we don't want to call someone and they just half-ass it. No, 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 we're gonna call someone, we're gonna put our attention and everything so we can land this client. And then that's what we did, bro. So we built that spreadsheet and we were calling left and right, bro, even before the sprint, and nothing changed. And what fueled us even more once we joined the sprint day one was like, we're gonna 10x this, bro. Like, no matter what. Even if we get no's, we're happy with the no, bro. I'm gonna be happy with the conversations that I'm gonna have, because that's what's gonna make us better for the previous conversations. Because
Yeah.
I just felt it, bro. It was just fingertips away. I was like, bro, I feel something, bro.
It was momentum that wasn't there, but
Mhm.
you felt it and you executed.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. How
100%.
much did you collect total? How much did you guys collect total during the 6 day sprint?
Where we at right now? Well, monthly, I know I was at 20, landed 15 first, right? I think that was my big client, 15, because I gave him the $5,000 discount. And we landed a roofing company for 3,000. And then we did Airbnb. shoot for like I think like the 2000. I'm terrible at math, but so help me. Okay, and then another after that, they liked what we did, so
Yeah.
we closed a 6 month for the Star Western wear for the Western brand for another 20, and then we closed the mall, which is crazy to me.
Close them all,
And
bro.
yeah, bro, and then we closed another a jacket like they sell jackets, bro. It's called Temco, so we closed them out as well.
So how many clients total would you say?
On to like five, bro, five, six.
From from the beginning and where you were at before you even pulled the trigger on joining the sprint to now, talk to me about like what's changed in your mind and your thought process when it comes to this business and this space.
I had a lot of things have changed on my mind, like the process, like if we're talking business process, my onboarding process. Okay, let's produce a quality because I mean, it's not just a conversation, not just what we're gonna produce, but it's how we handle things. Man, like we've got a lot of great compliments, like you guys actually handle this professionally. And from that, just like our introduction, the way they view things, to the actual service we provide, man, we're not only providing quality, but we're providing time efficiency, because everybody wants things fast. That's why Chick-fil-A is so fucking great at what they do because it's not only a great chicken sandwich, but it's just so fast. And when you interact with the employees, and like my pleasure, blah blah blah, do you want something else? It's just that's the way we try to view things, man.
The quality of the service will always win, man, and that's what will keep them
Yeah,
coming back every time, every month as well, too. Tell me about, you're kind of talking about these systems, your onboarding process, all these different processes and, some tools that kind of played into your success. But talk to me about what you think you changed or what you figured out during the sprint that kind of helped you the most. Not in terms of, getting revenue or getting people to sign, but just in terms of how to navigate through all this, right? How to navigate getting clients, talking to them, getting them to sign, and then going out and shooting them. Is there anything specific to you in terms of a system process, anything that I might have said that, kind of stuck with you that helped you along the way?
100%, bro. Before um working with you, I have like I mean I've used AI like ChatGPT, nothing really specific. But once I started working with you, bro, it was Poppy AI, all these systems that just I knew about because I mean I followed you, but I wasn't a believer, if I'm being honest. I was like, I don't need that yet. I feel like my as of right now, we're not that big and we don't have that problem just yet. And as of right now, that's been helping me, man. Just not only being organized with myself and with my employee Chris, which
Yeah.
is fucking great by the way.
Yeah. Shout
But
out
being
Chris.
yeah, bro, I mean fuck that. Yeah, bro. 100% shout out Chris, bro. But yeah, bro. And then to the point where our clients are just organized, they know what's up, they know what's going on,
Yeah,
makes
and
my our
I
life.
think the biggest difference maker is always going to be Poppy, right? Like, and I talk about this ton in my YouTube stuff, ton of my Instagram stuff, ton of my stories, ton of, I mean, it's so crazy, bro, because there's people I talk to now in person who approach me and are like, they've seen my stuff obviously, and they're like, hey, I've been using Poppy AI, like, I write emails. I write scripts, like, and it's just people that I randomly, it's not even online, it's not even on Instagram, it's not on social, it's literally people I see in person out here where I live. Tell me about what's next for you. What's the next goal?
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like we have yet to max out our time. Like I have yet to max out my time, bro. I was telling Chris the other day, I was like, bro, we shoot for a week, we edit, and we're done. We have 3 more weeks. We have 3 more weeks in our hands in that month. There's 24 hours in the day. Like, we were just going numbers, and we were just looking at it like, what's going on, dude? We just landed these plans of like, we could do more, Chris. And he's with me, bro. He loves it. Chris is just as hardworking, is just a hard worker as I am, and we have the same mindset. And my brother as well, bro. Shout out to my brother. He doesn't do production, but he does sales. I mean, we all have that same mindset, and then us three together, man, it's just a room full of fucking motivation, young dudes that are just hungry for this shit. And yeah, bro, I really want to hit, man. I mean, right now, like a million, bro, a million a year, and then go from there. We're gonna
Yeah.
climb the ladder slowly. I don't want to be shooting, the 20 million. No, no, no. I want to get 2 million.
Yeah.
A million, go from there. But
Yeah.
that's where I'm at right now, brother. We're
I'm really excited for you. It's been an honor for me to have you in this program. I'm super glad. Like, in all honesty, bro, everyone I was getting on the phone with for the sprint was like, "I'm gonna win this thing. Like, you'll see. Watch this." But I mean, dude, you were the one who did it. I mean, there was 71 grand generated total in the sprint, and you generated 65,000 of it. So,
yeah. Hell yeah,
congrats,
bro.
bro.
Shout out to Noah too, bro. Fucking that. He's 18, right? 18, 19?
17. He's a killer, bro.
17. bro, I remember meeting him, or like we hopped on a call when we first started. He told me his age. I was like, "Hi, bro. I can't let this guy beat me, bro." He's great, bro. I love him. I love him, bro. A team at the end of the day, but it's just a competitive edge that I have. It's just, yeah, bro. Guy's great though.
That's all I got. Thanks for jumping on. Yeah, man, you generated $64,731, and Noah came in second at 5290, so
Okay,
5,290.
he's gonna kill it, bro. 17,
17
man.
years old, bro. I was not making that kind of money when I was 17, bro. I had no money when I
Nah,
was 17.
nah, dude, me neither.
Now, what you just heard from Freddie isn't luck. It's a system. And I want to break down the three core components that made this transformation possible for someone like Freddie. Now, component number one is going to be mindset foundation that Freddie shifted from and went from thinking like a hobbyist and a freelancer to starting to think like a CEO. He stopped trading time for money, started going out and solving businesses' problems. This isn't just motivational fluff. This is a fundamental rewriting of how you guys actually go out and approach businesses. Now, component number two is going to be the pricing psychology. And instead of competing on pricing, Freddie learned how to eliminate objections and position himself as the obvious choice. He went from charging just a few $100 for videos to being able to charge his clients upwards of 20, 25 grand using the exact frameworks that I taught him. Now, component number three is going to be strategic client research. And Freddie didn't just send random DMs. This is outdated. He used a systematic approach to identify prospects, understand their problems, and position himself as the solution to these business owners and their problems. This turned cold outreach into warm conversations. Now, I could keep these systems locked away in a premium program, and honestly, that's what most coaches would do in this kind of situation. But I want to prove to you guys who watch my content, who understand me, my story, my background, what I've done in this space myself, and I want to prove to you that this works before you invest anything significant. So I'm going to be giving you the exact 3-day preview academy experience that shows you the foundation of what Freddie used to go out and generate 65 grand in new client revenue. This isn't another watered down free course. This is real training directly from my academy that students pay premium access for. You'll get the mindset foundation training that shifted Freddie from going as a hobbyist freelancer to a CEO. You'll learn about the pricing psychology that eliminates objections and the research systems that position you as a strategic partner, not just a videographer anymore. You'll then see how everything integrates into a complete business transformation system. Plus, you'll get the same tools and frameworks my students use on a daily basis. This is the same foundational training that my 6-day sprint students use to generate over $70,000 in new client revenue in the first 7 weeks of my program. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to go down to the description of this video. You're going to click the link. You're going to watch the video on that page, and then you're going to get access to that preview academy experience. You're going to go through it over the next 3 days, use the frameworks, start implementing the system that you learn. And here's the best part. You'll get access to the same tools and systems that Freddie used. You can experience what it's like to be one of my students. You'll not only receive the trainings, but you also receive the actual AI tools that will help you with these systems and processes and frameworks. But you'll also get a worksheet that is designed for you to fill out and go through that will show me and tell me that you actually took away from the lessons and from the tools what you were supposed to, and you understood the material itself. But here's the thing. Freddie's results are not unique. I have students right now that I started working with over a year ago that are hitting their first 10, 20, 30, 40, sometimes even 50K months and doing it consistently, some higher than others, but the system works. The question isn't, does this work? Freddie just did it and proved that it does with 65 grand in new revenue in 60 days, starting from $19 in his bank account. The question is, are you ready to stop making excuses and start making money doing what you love? If you love videography, if you love making videos, you should be able to come into this 2025 market and this space that we're in and go out and be able to make money using even just something as simple as an iPhone. Click the link down below to get the Preview Academy experience today. And I'm so excited for you guys to get access to this, because if Freddie can go from $19 to $65,000 in 60 days, imagine what you can do when you have the complete system. And Freddie, congratulations again on winning the 60-day sprint and the Sony FX3. You earned every bit of it. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.